Hey guys, it's Madison. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you this holiday grunge halo eye with glitter. I'm really excited about this look. I guess that I was kind of inspired with this shirt because purple, I don't know, I was feeling kind of purpley, but anyways, I'm really excited about this look and I hope that you enjoy it as well. I'm really excited about it. Really excited. So if you'd like to learn how to get this look, definitely keep on watching and we'll get started. To start off with the tutorial, I'm going to be priming my eyelids for eyeshadow, and I'm just using a concealer and I'm blending that all over my eyelids with a beauty blender. Now I'm going to start off with the Voss Holy Grail palette, and I'm grabbing Thanks a Latte, which is a matte white eyeshadow, and I'm just going to set my eyelid primer, and this is just going to prevent the eyelid primer from creasing, and it's also going to help blending be a little bit more easier on us. So I'm going to use hashtag from the Voss palette, and I'm going to blend this in my crease using a MAC 224. This is going to be our main crease color, so you really want to pack this stuff on in your crease. So I just took a little bit of a product at a time, blended it out, then added more instead of taking a huge amount and putting it in my crease. We're going to move over to Wine and Dine, which is a beautiful berry shade, one of my favorite shades out of the palette, and I'm going to apply this on the outer area of my eyelid and also the inner area. We're leaving the middle area of our lid empty because that's where we're going to put our glitter later, and that's what kind of creates the halo effect, is leaving a open gap in the center of your eyelids. I'm going to take hashtag, and with a MAC 224, I'm just going to blend out my crease and blend out those berry shades on our eyelids, get rid of those, harsh lines, because I'm not dealing with those, so I'm blending them away. Alright, we're going to move over to NYX Single Shadow and Skinny. I use this shade all the time, but I'm going to apply this on my outer lid and my inner lid with a MAC 217. That berry shade underneath this purple will really help the purple to stand out and have a little bit more vibrancy. So I felt that they went together very well. I'm going to take hashtag one more time, and since we added that dark purple, I wanted to go and blend out the crease one more time because these berry tones seem to be creating harsh lines, so we want to get rid of those. I'm going to take Thanks a Latte, a matte white eyeshadow, and I'm going to apply this on my brow bone just for a brow bone highlight and also to soften the edges on my eyeshadow. I'm going to take concealer and I'm going to apply it on the center of my lids, and I also took it up a little bit further right below my crease. I have hooded lids, so I just took care of that, applied it a little bit higher. So, it's going to crease anyway, so why not take up the concealer a little bit higher? And I blended it out, and I'm going to apply the NYX Glitter Primer because we will be applying glitter, and I never wear a glitter without a glitter primer because glitter would go everywhere. So I'm taking a small, flat brush, and I'm, misting it with some setting spray, and I'm taking the NYX Face and Body Glitter in Copper, and let me just say, this tied the whole look together. Coppers and berries, they are a match made in heaven. They are so beautiful, and I'm also just in love with this glitter. Can you just take it all in, guys? I'll give you a second. Alright, so I'm going to go back into NYX Single Shadow and Skinny, and with a smudger brush from EcoTools, I'm just going to do a little bit more of detail in there, and I'm going to add it and also intensify that shade. So I just went back in the inner corner and also the outer lid area to just blend the glitter and the eyeshadow together so it wasn't harsh. Then I took a small fluffy brush. This is the fluffy crease brush from one of the Modern Renaissance palettes, or one of the Anastasia palettes, excuse me. And I'm just going to blend this in my crease and blend out those harsh edges from the eyeshadows. I'm going to take Urban Decay's eyeshadow in Blackout, and with an EcoTools smudger brush, I'm applying that around the edges of the glitter. I wanted to add darker colors so the glitter would pop a little bit more. So I took a very small amount of that product, and believe me, it doesn't take much. It is such a pigmented color. And from blending, around the glitter so much, I lost some of that glitter, so I would just want to reapply that and just apply a little bit more. I'm going to go back into hashtag on a MAC 224 and blend out the edges of my eyeshadow one more time just to get rid of any harsh lines because I just wanted this to be perfect, at least as perfect as I could get it. Alright, we're going to move on to the eyelashes. I'm going to be curling them. You guys know that I always do this before mascara, and for mascara, I will be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. So I just applied a real light amount of mascara to my lashes because we will be applying false lashes, so I don't need that much anyways. So I will be applying the Eylure number 308 Definition Lashes, and I'm just going to apply these. These are very dramatic, and Oh, they're so beautiful. I love them so much. So I'm just applying those to kind of complete the eyes. So we're going to move on to the face, but before we do, I wanted to wipe away any fallout that we had from eyeshadows or glitters just to get rid of that. To prime my face for foundation and to keep it in place throughout the day, I will be using the Nivea Men's Sensitive Aftershave Balm, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face to, prep my skin for foundation, and this will also help my foundation to just stay in place on my skin throughout the day instead of sliding around on my skin, which nobody wants. So what do you do to fix that problem? You use a primer. So I never go without a primer before putting on foundation. Never, ever, ever. For my foundation today, I will be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I'm in the shade Y235, so I'm just applying this all over my face. I use about half a pump for each side of my face, and then half a pump for, my chin, nose, and forehead. I divided among those 3 areas. I will be blending out my foundation with a damp beauty blender. If you guys have watched any of my previous tutorials, you know that I always use my beauty blender. I love it so, so much. It blends out my foundation flawlessly. It doesn't leave my makeup looking streaky. I think it's just an amazing beauty tool, and it's definitely worth the $20. So if you've been looking for a specific foundation blending brush or something, definitely check out the beauty blender, because these last you a good while and they are so good, and honestly, in my opinion, compared to nothing else. For my concealer today, I will be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is in the shade Fair. So I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes to give a little bit of illumination under there and to cover up any under eye circles that I have and to just brighten up my face overall. I'm going to blend out my concealer with my damp beauty blender as well, just using, tapping motions in there, getting it blended out, really getting underneath my lash line and into the inner corner of my eye, just to make sure that I don't miss any areas, because it would probably be very obvious because I use a lighter concealer than my natural skin tone. So, I can't miss anything. So I'm just going to blend that out. And for some reason, when I was blending it out, it started looking patchy. So I went in with a stippling brush just to kind of try to move it around and to kind of get it more even looking. To set my concealer and also bake as well, I will be using the Coty Airspun Translucent Face Powder in Translucent Extra Coverage. I use this every time I use concealer, and it's my favorite translucent powder. And look at the mess translucent powder makes. I'm so crazy. For contouring, I will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Original Contour Kit, and to contour, I will be using a Sephora number 74 Pro Contour Brush, and I'm just going to contour my cheekbones and add a little bit of definition to my cheekbones and just, carve out my face. I'm going to go ahead and dust away the translucent powder that we used under our eyes for baking and setting our concealer, so I wanted to go ahead and do that now and made sure that I did not forget to dust it away. For highlighting, I will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Gleam, and I will be using Crushed Pearl. So I'm spraying my fan brush from Eco Tools with a Wet n Wild setting spray, and the setting spray will just help the highlighter pop a little bit more and give a little bit more shine. I wanted a full out highlight, so I always like to just spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray, and I also applied a little bit of that highlighter on the tip of my nose and also on my Cupid's bow. I never go without applying highlighter on the tip of my nose. I just always love to do it. I'm going to go ahead and do my blush. I'm going to be using the Milani Powder Rose Blush in the shade Romantic Rose. I love this shade so much. It's so beautiful, and it's one of my go-to blushes. I'm applying that with the Japanese contouring and highlighting brush from the Kumidori collection. I'm going to apply eyeliner in my waterline. I will be using the Urban Decay Glide On eyeliner in the shade 0. So I just wanted to add a little bit of drama down there on my bottom lash line, or waterline in this case. So I just wanted to apply that, and I feel this really finished off the look and just really made my eyes pop. It didn't drown my eyes, but made them pop, I feel, in my opinion. But I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line with NYX Single Shadow and Skinny, and with a e.l.f. small concealer brush, but this concealer, or this brush, doesn't even really seem like it's made for concealer, but I just wanted to use it to smoke out my bottom lash line, which I do not regret. I feel like it tied the look together and just pulled it together and really finished it off. For my lips, I will be using the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade All Natural. This has been one of my go-to lip liners for a nude lip, and it's my absolute favorite at the moment. I didn't realize my mirror was covering up my lips the entire time, but you'll be able to see the lip liner in just a second. So see how natural and beautiful it is? I am in love. So the lipstick that I will be using is a Milani lipstick in the shade Bahama Beige, and this really finishes off the nude lip. It's my favorite combo lately, and I just feel it's beautiful and so neutral and beautiful. So I'm going to set my makeup with the Wet n Wild Photo Icon setting spray, and that completes this look. I hope that you guys enjoy. I love you guys so much. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Please do not forget to subscribe. There will be a button on the screen, and it'll be pretty easy to subscribe. Just click the button. Anyways, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.